Hello and happy Halloween, everyone. You are seeing this video November 1st, but it is technically the 31st of October. I am trying to catch up on the Index Card Friday that I missed last week because I was in the mountains. So this is the catch up for last week. And no worries, we will still have Index Card Friday this week. Just a couple announcements. I had in a previous video spoke about two Christmas journals. Well, actually three. I think two of them are going to be giveaways, and the one will go in my shop. We are going to work on Medieval Mirage Ephemera in one of the next videos, but these are the pages. Working on this today is what reminded me these are going to be the two giveaways. They are the alternate. Are they alternate? They're not accordion, alternate journals, I think. They are sewn together. I did pick out my pages, as you can see, so we need to decorate these, and then I have a larger one here I need to get going on, and this is what, I mean, isn't this beautiful? I did something different, I think, if I yes. I added journal pages. See that? Everyone has a journal page, which I absolutely love because sometimes you do want a journal. I added a doily, and as you can see, there would be the center, and then there's the other journal, or the other doily, journal pages. Here is an envelope that I created, and each page, as you can see, has a journal page, and I am in love with that idea. So we need to work on this. I don't remember, did I add? Yes, I did add journal pages to these giveaway books. So I think these are going to be fun. That has journal pages. I'm pretty sure this one would. Yes, it does. And they're sewn. So, I mean, I don't know how I managed to get away for a week because I am now feeling like I am way behind, but this is going to be good. This will be a catch-up. This is what we're doing today. I came across somebody that had created a file folder, and I cannot remember the name. I am so sorry about that. I had the internet in the mountains, but I don't have a setup to do videos, and that's why I didn't. And so, next year if we go up there more often, which we probably will because I no longer have my mom. So that was one of the reasons I did not go. I didn't want to leave her. But I had seen this, and I just decided, how cute would this be? This is your index card on the back. It is stitched. I will stitch this off camera, so you won't be seeing that unless I change my setup here. It's difficult because my machine literally is on a desk over there, and I physically have to get up and walk around to go there. So I don't want to just put you here to sit and wait while I do that. So I will do it off camera, but it's got two little tags here. I'm pretty sure this is Prima paper. Two little tags here that I put together with some eyelash trim, the green that matches, and then just a paper clip. Used a little Tim Holtz Make Today Count up there, and then inside of here there are a bunch of Prima tags. Now I will say I went in and I looked at last week's comments, and I tossed the comments from before and created all new comments. I've noticed, some people just are really lucky and they get their names called quite often. And Others, not so much. And I would fall in the not so much category. It's just the way that life is. So I think what I'm going to do is I really want to make sure that everybody gets chosen for an index card. So I am going to be making up, I have, I think, maybe 2 more of these pages. Maybe I just have one. And then I've got this one, which is a coordinating page. So I am going to be making up, I think, I'm hoping 3 or 4 more of these for the draw. And, you know, so if your name's not getting called, I will make sure by the end of the year that it does. And if that means that we just won't be putting in, well, how would I make that happen? Let me think. I was thinking if we don't put in names, like if you get called this week, maybe I won't put your name in next week to give other people a chance, because that's just only fair. But anyway, yeah, I want to get back into doing the die cuts because that's been months. I think really since last July when my mother passed. So I haven't been doing that, and I apologize for that. I hope I am caught up. I think I've got 2 more items to mail out. KD won a butterfly set, and I know I did not get that out, and I think there's 1 more person whose item is not in the mail. So just hold tight, and I promise I am going to get to you. But meanwhile, we are going to make this really, really cute file folder. You could do a lot with this. You could add a tab here. You could add lace to this. You could put a pocket on the outside. You could make this like a mailer. Do some stamping, put a label on here. So many things, but this is going to sit nicely in an envelope and it'd be nice and flat. So for the mail, this is what is going to go. So what you are going to need for this is a piece of paper, cardstock that's going to measure 9.5 long by 6.5 high. And then you're going to need to score it at 4 3/4. That's going to give you the center. So I already did that. We are scored. We are going to fold this. I could not have messed up on this, could I? Take our bone folder and just give ourselves a good crease. So you're going to have something that looks like this. Pick a side. What would you like to be the front? What would you like to be the back? This is going to be our front, and this is the side that's going to have the tab. Now for this, I did use an envelope punch board. If you don't have an envelope punch board, just take your pencil and just kind of draw what you would like for your tab. Or if you have a way to cut a tab, you could just glue a tab up here and basically get the same look. We're just after something that looks like a file folder. So what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to put this on the 2 and I'm going to punch, and then I'm going to turn it over and put it on the 2. And then I'm going to punch, and that is all we are using this punch board for. Punch board is capable of doing a whole lot more than that, but for today, that's all we're going to use it for. Then we're going to take this, and we're going to put a ruler. We have to cut. If I put it like this, you'll be able to see it better. We have to cut our ends off so that we have that tab in the center. And in order to do that, I am going to draw a line. And for those of you that may need to do this by hand, that is going to be about, that's 1/4 of an inch from the edge. is what that turns out to be. So then we're going to cut this. Just like that. And cut this side, obviously. Just like that. We're going to toss this, and that gives you that right there. Then we're going to round the corners. And I've got my corner rounder. You do not have to do this part if you don't want to. I like the corners rounded. I just think it gives it a softer look. And if you wanted to get really creative, you could go ahead and put tabs on the back. But I'm not going to do that. I really like it just like this. You could distress this if you want. I'm not going to do that either because I don't want that vintage look on this particular paper. So we have this. This is where I would typically now take this to the machine and stitch this. But we are going to turn this over and we are going to get our index card, which is a 6x4. And it fits nicely right on there. We are going to get a glue stick and a glue book, and we're going to glue this down. Maybe, yep. We're going to glue this little bugger down. I know I'm into Christmas. Halloween is already, for me, put away. I cannot believe that it's been a year. I mean, it came so fast. And I kind of feel left out because I was not ready at all for that holiday. And I didn't create nearly enough of what I would have liked to. And I'm feeling that way about fall, and I'm also feeling that way about Christmas. So I can't do everything. I figure we might do some fall, maybe, but because I have the Botanical Medieval Mirage that we need to do, and I've got those journals, those Christmas journals, my guess is that might be about it. I do have some Advent boxes that I want to do. I've had them for about 4 or 5 years now that I got for the grandchildren, and I'd like to do those, and I'm thinking maybe we'll do those together, and that would be fun. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking fall I might be pushing out of the way. So we have this. We definitely need to get this sewn. Like I said, I'm going to do that offline. And now what we're going to do is get our, I mean, you can see this is pretty fast. It's pretty easy, but it's just really cute. So I have my 2 little tags here that I have on the front. I kind of staggered them like that. Just really, I didn't want them back to back because I didn't want you to miss out and know there is a second tag. We're going to punch a hole. I'm not worried about eyelets. And we don't need this now. That is done. And then I've got some eyelash trim, so we're going to just tie these together. Gives us a little bit of texture, adds a little color. You don't have to do this step, but I think it's cute, so I really wanted to have it. We are going to the kids' house tonight. Our son every year cooks hot dogs, and he turns his driveway into like this big He's got his barbecues out there, and he barbecues, he grills hot dogs, and he's got buns and all the condiments. Then he's got a great big container of ice that's filled with sodas and waters, and it's all for the adults. And then our daughter-in-law's husband, or daughter-in-law's father, is always making chili, and he brings that over, and so as the kids trick or treat, the parents have something that they can eat. So we always go over, hang out for a little bit, and then come home. We won't be gone long, but I'm just really sorry to see October go, but that's what happens when you get really busy. All right, these tags here, I'm pretty sure this is Prima paper. I've had this sitting around for quite some time, so what I want to do is round all the edges. Some will be 1/4 inch, some will be 1/2 inch, but I just like the look. And if you happen to win one of these, you can take, these are sheets of cardstock, but you can take and individually cut these into little smaller tags if it's easier for you to use them that way. Let's see, let's cut this into a 1/4 inch, and then we'll have 2 that we will cut into 1/2 inch. I think these are pretty dated, this paper. I know that Dana had taught a class. These are her leftovers, and they're just so cute, but I know it was many years ago. So my guess is it is Prima, but it is no longer available, but just cute. So you will receive 3, 4, 5, and this one 6 tags. I think the one I did only has 5. So I will stitch this up. This will go fit right down in there. And then we are going to grab something from Tim Holtz. I wish I had one of his Christmas pages, but I don't, and we're not going to worry about that. How about, that might be too big. Do What You Love. I think that might fit. Let's see. Let's see if that'll fit. Yes. Let's put on here Do What You Love. Just like that. So this will get stitched, and that is your index card. Friday makeup. And let me see how many. I think this has 5 tags in it. I'm not going to be concerned. You know, each one that I create for the giveaway will have at least 5. We've got 1, 2, 3. This has 4. Is that all this has? Yes. So I will put 2 more in here, making sure that everybody gets 6 that wins one of these. And I'll show you the pages that this comes off of. Where are you? If you could see my mess here, you wouldn't believe it. Oh, I think I put them away. Okay, here we go. So I've got all these. This is how they came to me. You know, obviously Dana had a class and used what was there. But I've got plenty here to make sure that everybody gets 6 tags. So I want to use this up, and we will make sure we do that. So this is what will be going out Friday of this week, so that we get back on track. I need to obviously come up with another idea for Friday, but let's go ahead and give away all new names. these fall cards, if you remember when we created these. It's amazing when you go away for a little over a week how absolutely behind you feel. It's just incredible. All right, first one. How about Sherry Vanderpool? Oh, I don't think I've called Sherry's name for a while, so that is good. So there is one. And then we have this one here. Brenda Clark. So I will not be putting your names, whoever gets called for these, I will not be putting your names in on Fridays. Okay, next one. Night Angel 0515, you have not been called. It's been a while, so I'm happy to hear that. And then our last one, and I will make as many of these as I possibly can for the end of the week. Karen Billinger, all right. Like I mentioned, your names will not be in the drawing for these cards on Friday. So, yeah, guys, I hope you like this. I'm going to run this to the machine. I just think that this is so cute. Stick these in a journal. Give them just as they are. And I hope that you enjoyed this makeup session. And I hope that you will leave me a comment and make sure you subscribe so that you can get in on the drawings each week. Take care of yourselves. I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Halloween, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.